All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha Kwadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do it well. And salutations and blessings to you, Akim, that are pushing his word with truth, sincerity, and charity, and risk your lives to do so. And today I just want to get into this quick lesson, and I'm going to title it, Satan Wants You, Fight Your Flesh. All right, because number one thing that Satan plays on is our flesh. All right, the things that we desire, the things that we like, the things that make us feel good. All right, whether it be dealing with your woman all day, or drinking, or social media, whatever, giving into whatever folly you like to give into, man. Satan will play on that, all right, and use that to pull you out of the truth, because that's ultimately his goal. All right, that's his goal. That's what he was designed to do. But he is the tempter. All right, Satan is the tempter, man. He is to test us and see if we're actually about this thing, man. See if we're actually about this truth, and are we going to fight? So any further ado, I'm going to jump into it. This is Luke 22 and 31. It says, "And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat." All right, so Satan desires to have us, man, so that he may sift us, sift us as wheat. And I want to go into this word sift, because that is the key point. Now this is the Greek word syniazo, and it says to sift, shake in a sheave. It says by inward agitation to try one's fate to the verge of overthrow. So Satan wants to shake you up. Shake you up is so much, man. Put you through hell. Okay, put folly in your face, man. How you connected to this, and how you hooked on this, hooked on that, so that you will be pushed to the point of your faith being overthrown, and you ultimately giving up on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And this is all through the Lord as well, man, because the Lord is sifting Israel. He's constantly sifting, nonstop. So the Lord is trying to see who are those acceptable men. Who are those men that's going to fight for him, not give up, not give into the flesh, not give into your desires. And that's why it says in the book of Sirach, let me see. It says, let me see. I'm going to look it up on here. Bear with me. Yeah, know what is good for thy life. Yeah, I think this is it. Sirach 37. Oh shit. And that's just the whole thing, man, is just staying focused. Fighting this flesh, knowing that this flesh is truly contrary to our spirit. All right, doing what's right. The flesh don't want you to do what's right. The flesh is pure wickedness. It's all about wickedness. It's all about itself, pride, what it wants. And you got to put that to the side and put what Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai wants at the forefront. So this is Sirach 37 and 27. It says, "My son, prove thy soul in thy life, and see what is evil for it, and give not debt unto it." So know what is evil for you. Know what is bad for you, man. If you know that a certain thing is bad for you, is bringing down your spirit, it's make you be lackadaisical in this truth. You getting lazy, you getting weary. Okay, and the scripture says to be not weary. Be not weary, man. We are not to be weary in this truth. We're supposed to be fired up, zealous. That's what the Lord wants. He wants us to be zealous. He wants us to be on fire. And that's speaking to myself first and foremost. Okay, the Lord don't want us to be in this thing, just coasting and la la land. He wants us to be paying attention, what's the word? Hey, just paying attention, man. Focus on this thing, not letting anything get between him, because the Lord is a jealous power. Yahweh Shema Shai wants our full attention, as you will want your woman's full attention. If your woman is focused on something else, you're gonna have a problem with that. You're not gonna like that woman that much. Say for instance, y'all on a date and she just all up on her phone, just texting on Instagram. You have a problem with that, man. You go drop that bitch. And that's the same thing with the Lord, because we're likened to a comely and delicate woman. Okay, I think that's in Jeremiah, the 6th chapter. But I'm gonna keep going on this real quick. It says, verse 28. For all things are not profitable for all men, neither have every soul pleasure in everything. So everything is not profitable for you. If you know something is bad for you, don't give yourself over to that. All right, like drinking, man. Drinking is something that's not good. All right, for a lot of people. Something that causes you to do a lot of stupid things, man. Causes you to lose your life. Causes you to, do things that's out of the ordinary. Take you out of your body. So hey, if that's bad for you, you give it up. You don't give into it. And Satan will play on that. And Satan will use that to take you out of this truth. Satan will use your woman to take you out of this truth. Because you love her so much. You so much into her. And now you're in a goddamn, what's the word? What is it called, man? A hypnosis. You're hypnotized by this woman. You can be hypnotized by love, man. You can be bewitched by love. So hey, you gotta be focused and knowing, hey, Yahweh Shema Shai comes first. The Lord said, if you have a wife, be as though you had none. You gotta keep these scriptures at the forefront of your man. It says to walk in the spirit, and you will not fulfill the lust of the flesh. And what is the spirit? John 6:63. The words of Yahweh Shema Shai is the spirit. So you got to walk according to these words. Walk according to these things that was left for us, man. Left for us to follow and understand and get wisdom from. And apply these things to our life. As I said, speaking to myself first and foremost. So this is Jeremiah 6 and verse 2. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. So we are likened to a woman to Yahweh Shema Shai. We are the Lord's woman, the entire nation of Israel. So the Lord wants us to be on point. The Lord wants us to be focused on him, because he is a jealous power. The Lord don't want you to be focused on nothing else. Of course, you have your little time to do certain things, your little folly or whatever. All right, Lord said, why shouldest thou destroy thyself? Don't be not righteous over much. Don't be over righteous. Because you will destroy yourself just being 100% into this word, into watching lessons all day, this, that, and the third. You will bug yourself out. You will go crazy. You gotta get a flesh a little something, man. But you don't give it too much. You don't give it too much, man, because this flesh is weak. We in this weak ass body, this weak ass flesh. You get this shit too much. You get this shit a little bit more than what you usually give it. Now it's just going overboard. Now you just going crazy. Now you just stuck in a loop. That's why you got to keep this shit on the leash. This John 6:63. It is a spirit that quickens. So it's a spirit that quickens. This is what makes us alive. The flesh profited nothing. The flesh is worthless. It ain't going to do anything good for you. Giving to this flesh will only lead you to death and damnation. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So the words of Yahweh Shema Shai is the spirit. This is life. This is what quickens us. So this is what we are to be leaning towards, not the flesh. Not what makes us feel good. What makes you feel good sometimes is not profitable for you. For the most part, it's not. It's not going to do anything good for you. This is Galatians 5:16. This I say then, walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. And we just read what the Spirit is. So we are to walk in the words of Yahweh Shema Shai. Salakia. Not according to the flesh. Okay, and if we do that, we will not fulfill the lust of the flesh. And you will put this flesh in subjection more and more and more. And that causes sin to diminish. It says that in John the 8th chapter, the truth shall make you free. And what is the truth? John 17:17. The words of Yahweh Shema Shai. So this word is going to make us free. Keeping these laws, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability through the faith of Yahweh Shai, that's what makes us free. And the understanding behind these things, man, because we're not going to be totally perfect, but it's to strive to be perfect. So it says, for the flesh lusted against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. So and the flesh is always going to be fighting against what's righteous, fighting against the words of Yahweh Shema Shai. The flesh don't want you to do what's right. The flesh wants you to do sin, wickedness. It wants you to do what feels good to it. Commit adultery, idolatry, being a damn rebel. Man, let me I'm gonna keep going. It says, but if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness. So these are the works of the flesh: idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, sedition, heresies, envyings, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. So we cannot be walking according to this flesh. You cannot be doing any of these things from verse 19 to verse 21. You can't be in these spirits, man. Because if you are, and you're deceiving yourself, you will not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh Shema Shai. Know what is evil for you. All right, it says, prove thy soul and thy life, and see what is evil for it, and give not that unto it. So we can't give into this flesh. Can't give into the works of the flesh, but give into the works of the Spirit. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, and love is fulfillment of the law, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Okay, that's of the Spirit. Temperance, having that balance, knowing, okay, I'm doing a little bit too much of this. Let me balance this out. Let me discipline myself. All right, let me give this less time. Let me read a little bit more. Let me be around the brothers more. Let me do this. Let me do that according to the Spirit. It says, even like a boxer, right? A boxer, they stop having sex with a woman for fucking down at 6 months, man, just to knock a nigga out. Some carnal shit. How much more, us in a fight for Yahweh Shema Shai? There's just something really to think about, man. You gotta really says meekness. Put away pride. Put away what you want. Put away what makes you feel good, man. And give into the Spirit, because we're gonna feel good eternally. After all this shit is said and done, we're gonna feel good eternally, man. So have that balance. It says, against such there is no law, because you're walking according to the Spirit. Walking according to the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, and you're following the spirit of the Lord. So let me go. I go back to this Luke because it was a little bit more on that. This is Luke 22 and 32. It says, "But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren." And that's the whole thing that the Lord wants us to do. He wants us to continue to exhort, continue to lift each other up. Because these times are hard. We slip. Things happen, but you got to get up, and you got to keep on fighting. You got to keep fighting, So we got to continue to strengthen one another, man, with these words, with this wisdom. And Yahweh Shai is praying for us. Yahweh Shai is making intercession for us, man, daily. He knows what we're going through. He knows what we're suffering, and He created us. He the one who wrote our stories. So He know what we're going through, man. He praying for us, and we got to have faith in that. You got to have faith that Yahweh Shai is praying for us, making sure that we stand this fight, making sure that we can get through whatever, thing is hanging over our head. Whatever thing is trying to tempt us in this flesh, man. Satan trying to tempt us in this flesh, whatever, desire you may have that's off. And you got to believe that the Lord can take that away. And some people, I can't stop smoking, man. I can't stop smoking. Well, if you believe in Yahweh Shai, you can stop smoking. There are many brothers that had that smoking demon on them, man, an alcoholic demon on them. And they stayed and kept fighting and, had more faith in Yahweh Shai. They got into the spirit more, and that was taken away from them. So this is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Hamashiach, which strengthened me. So we can do all things through Yahweh Shai. We can fight all evil spirits, all wickedness. We can fight this flesh through Yahweh Shai. We can fight off Satan through Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is all powerful. We got to have faith in that, man. And know that he is praying for us, man, and send His holy angels to keep us. So, hey, I pray this lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rechak Radash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do it well. And salutations and blessings to Akim that are pushing His word with truth, sincerity, and charity, and risk your lives to do so. Shalom, Wa, Abba, Ball.